Gotta go.
Sorry.
That's not your fault. I had a great time up here. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Do that! How do you freaking do that? This guy cracks a little smile. The whole room lights up. How many people here know Daniel? Oh, dude, this is this is Daniel's room. You should do like 30 minutes of stand-up at the end of this open mic. These two girls would finally like get paid something, you know? They make a little bit of money, maybe cover their bus fare for coming out here tonight, you know? I forgot who the next comedian is. Oh, I remember, okay, right, I'm sorry. All right, so everybody please give a warm welcome from the UK, Alex Martin.
I apparently have the most forgettable name on the planet, but it's okay. I'm not insulted. But I got a new hobby recently. Does anyone know Enjoy Shanghai? The website Enjoy Shanghai? Yeah. It's got a personal section that really worries me. It really concerns me. It's a new hobby where I read through the personals, and what really worries me is that some of you might be in this room and there's some pretty filthy stuff on that website. It's pretty much just horny Laowais that are here for a few days. I'm looking for a sexy Chinese girl, preferably under 25, who's looking to do some pretty filthy stuff. Basically, what it means is, I'm too fucking cheap to buy a real hooker. That's basically the only intention of most people on that website. But every now and then you get lucky, you get something interesting. You know, hot couple seeks threesome. You ask any man if he's an optimist, and he goes, no, I'm not an optimist. Show him that headline and watch him go, oh. Because we all know from TV that those are going to be two university students who are really, really hot, you know, who are just really lonely in their tiny little flat seeking, you know, a sexy man to come in and make things more interesting. But no, they wouldn't have to advertise on the Enjoy Shanghai personals. The people who are advertising on the Shanghai personals are the kind of people where you would open the door. Hello there. Here for the threesome, are you? I'd like to introduce you to my wife. Oh, you know, she's got a beard, but she's still got the equipment. You know, it's all right. It's a mental image I really wish I hadn't given myself, actually. Just seeing this woman stroking her beard by the door. You're Rahim. Anyway, that's a very dark path. But the thing with threesomes is I don't understand why we as men seem to see this as kind of like the #1 trophy of sex. Like, I've had a threesome and automatically you are the king of the world. Because the truth is that we still can't get it right with one woman. Why are we trying for two? I mean, every man's magazine you open up and it's 7 erogenous zones you still haven't fucking heard of. 3 things you were pretty sure she liked which are actually completely off the list. And why have you still not found the clitoris, you asshole? That's pretty much every man's magazine. And yet we're like, oh yeah, I could go for 2. Yeah, no, that's no problem. I don't see why that would be an issue. I mean, for one, threesomes require multitasking, something no man has. You know, we can't watch TV and listen to our wives at the same time, so we have to tune out the wife so we can watch TV. That's just how it goes. The only man qualified for a threesome is Rain Man. And frankly, he's not really the kind of person who would be invited to a threesome anyway. But every now and then you get a winner, and I saw one which really cracked me up actually. And it was an Indian guy who was presumably pretty lonely, and I'm going to break the #1 rule of comedy, which is to never do an accent you're not 100% confident in, but it's, it's this Indian guy, and I just opened it up and just goes, hello. One wrong step and I'll never be invited back. Hello, my name is Sanjit. I am 30 years old. I'm looking for a man to come to my house. I will do anything he asks. I will be his slave. I will serve him tea. I will rub oil all over his muscle, and it just goes on and on and on. It's just filthy shit. But the best part is it goes through this whole thing, and then right at the bottom I get the perfect example of terms and conditions, where at the very bottom he just goes, but I'm not gay. seriously, like, okay, muscle rubbing is fine, but I'm not gay. And I just think to myself, like, why did you feel the need to put that clarification at the bottom? And I told my friend this, and he's like, dude, like, it's a cultural thing, you know, you gotta understand, you know, in India, they're not as progressive as us, they're not cool as homosexuality. I'm like, what, like his mom's gonna read it and come home and go, Sanjit, I saw your post. I'm glad you're not gay. Let's just get that right away. That was a relief to me. But once you marry Deepa, the muscle rubbing business is definitely out. You know, I didn't really see that would go down any better. As far as I'm concerned, you've basically made it. You've gone through all this. There's no point denying it. Just accept it. It's like running an entire marathon and then seeing the finish line just going, you know what, fuck it, I'm not a runner, you know. Thank you very much, I'm Alex.
Alex, everybody. Applause. I'm sorry.